What is up, guys? PieMuffin here, and we are back with our SAO Unleash Blading video. So, it's that time of the week again where we have another banner coming out, and this time it is going to be an ASUNA, which does make sense to go with the Yuki we got last week. I wasn't sure if we were going to get an ASUNA because she's kind of like the captive princess, but it does seem like they are going to be giving us an ASUNA, which makes sense, you know. With these special seasonals, you know, you have your 5 or 6 characters that are guaranteed to get a unit during this kind of stuff. You know, it's usually like Kirito, Asuna, Alice, Adis, Sinon, Lifa. It's usually those ones that end up getting stuff because obviously this game is made to make money. Yuki hasn't gotten anything in a while, so they decided to throw her in. But obviously a character like Yuki, who isn't as prevalent in the series anymore, it isn't going to sell as well as like a Kirito or Asuna, but it is still nice to kind of have that kind of stuff happening. So, this is part 2. It's a given that we are going to get a part 3 at bare minimum, because obviously there's armor for the Dark King Kirito, which is water armor, so most likely, and as well, the next ordinal battle is going to be water element focused. You know, you get a bonus for water element, so makes sense that the next 2 banners that come out are probably going to be water. I assume one is going to be Kirito, and then we might get like an off banner that's also water, but they could also have 2 units. I don't know who they would throw in. Maybe that Lisbeth that still didn't get anything. You know, she has a new costume in this event, but she doesn't have a home screen or anything, so unless we're going to get like a home screen as like part of the event with this Asuna, which we'll look here in a second. Maybe Liz could be like the 3rd unit, and then we get Kirito at the end. Since this campaign, this is like the April Fool's kind of campaign. It's Grand Quest Fantasy, but it's also part of the April Fool's stuff. So maybe we'll get that at like the end of the month. Okay, so let's take a look at her stats real quick. She is limited, by the way. Usual stuff with a banner. Step 1 and 3, 50% off. Step 5 and 7, 50% chance that the final unit is going to be a new one. And it's guaranteed 4-star, and all that kind of good stuff there. We got very lucky with Yuki. I'm not going to be summoning for this Asuna, regardless of what she does. I'm really just waiting for these water banners to come out, because water is something I really need to be kind of working towards. So, yeah, this Asuna, regardless of what she does here, I've got an Asuna for non-elemental to work with Yuki, so I'm fine, regardless of what this Asuna does. But, yeah, let's look at her stats. So, 6660 HP. She is a physical attacker, which, interesting, she has pretty high magic attack as well. So, I'm interested to see if any of her none of her skills are going to be magic. So, it's interesting they gave her such high magic. I mean, it's not like it's, like, crazy high, but it's close to her physical stuff. Okay, so magic defense, 1320. That's actually very high for any kind of defense. They usually don't go above the 1200, so that's very interesting. And her speed is 322, so very, very kind of good stuff there. So let's take a look first. So thrust, yeah, thrust. Okay, it's all physical. Oh, but there is some healing in here, so I wonder if the magic stuff is for that. Like, maybe the higher the magic, the more it's going to heal and all that good stuff, so. Okay. So her charge is thrust attack strong on single enemy, lowers attack by 10% for 3 turns. Okay, so obviously lowering enemy attack, not yours. Incarnate charge 20%. That's kind of nice, make the enemy weaker, especially for something like non-elemental where you don't have resistance or weakness. It's just kind of even across the board. So get that little bit of extra, I guess, cushion, so to speak. Her first assault to thrust attacks extra strong on single enemy. Okay, so we got an extra strong for her regular assault. And raises physical resistance of all allies by 20% for 2 turns. Very cool. And then her assault field is thrust attack strong on single enemy, recovers HP medium of the character with the lowest current HP, and then recollection field non-elemental +1. So that's very interesting. I think this is the first character we've ever had this with. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember there ever being a healing skill where it's only healing the weakest character. Obviously, with something like this, it's an assault, so it's not like you use the assault and then you target one of your allies, so it's just meant to kind of help out there. Which, if you have Antokia, this is actually pretty good, because Antokia is going to be taking the front of everything anyway, so if someone else had taken some damage, you know, it's going to heal them anyway. Alright, her Incarnate is your healing castle, Incarnate thrust attack on single enemy, special recollect. Okay, so she also has a +3 for recollection, so that's kind of nice. And then Recovers non-elemental characters' HP for every turn. What does that mean? Recovers non-elemental characters' HP for every turn. So what, for every turn before you're using this? Okay, that's kind of weird wording. I'm not really sure what that means. Recovers non-elemental characters' HP for every... I wonder if they just mean every turn? It's like maybe after you use this, you have like a few turns where it heals. I don't know what that means. So maybe I'm just gonna assume it's every turn that's gone by. You'll get more HP recovered while using this. That's the only thing I can really think of because it just doesn't really make that much sense to me the way it's worded. Her Imaginarium is attack. Okay, cool. And then of course you have the critical. Her partner is Yuki, obviously. Leader skill is attack. Member skill attack. And then she has Incarnate Combo and Charge Stack. And then we've got all these characters down here. The only ones that really would matter to me... Okay, Renly, yes. Iskon, yes. And Shaita, yes. So if I did summon here and I didn't get Asuna, those would be the three I'd be worried about trying to get. And then we'll just quickly look down here. Let me just see where the cutoff point is. I'm sure it's going to be the same place. Oh no, Winged Sword Duel. What Yu-Gi-Oh is that? Winged Sword Duel? Am I forgetting? No, there was a Yu-Gi-Oh that came out, right? It was like after New Year's or something. There was some Yu-Gi-Oh that came out, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so it's that one. Okay, cool. So now let's take a look at the event itself. I want to see if there actually is like a Lizbeth like artwork in there. Nope, it's just an Asuna list theme. Okay. So it's just a showdown, Dark Knight Shasta. Okay. You get usual stuff kind of here. Yeah, you just get this list theme for Asuna, and that's pretty much it. Okay. So that's pretty much it. I don't really know what else to say. I'm not going to summon for this Asuna. Like I said, I've already done the ranking to where I'm satisfied. And, you know, there's no real reason to go for another unit if I'm not going to hop back into the ranking. I've already finished the pass for it and everything. So yeah, I really don't need non-elemental to be considered until the next time we get some non-elemental. And then we have probably a couple water banners coming up. So if I have to summon for more than one banner for water, I definitely want to make sure I have the cubes to do so. I've already got enough for a full 7 steps on one banner, thanks to me getting lucky with the Yuki banner last week. But beyond the Kirito, if there's going to be another unit besides him, I definitely want to be ready. So let me know what you guys think down below. This is pretty exciting stuff coming. Let me know if you're going to summon for Asuna, and if you do, let me know how she works for you and if she was hard to pull. But yeah, so that's going to be it, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.